Hello, Waukee High School students and families. Just want to provide a quick update as to what we do know and what we don't know, and any type of direction leading through the next couple weeks with some major changes that we've had. Things that we don't know yet is when we're going to be allowed to come back to school, if at all. Hopefully, we'll learn a little bit more this week. Prom, the musical, commencement, those are all big things that are coming, and we don't have much direction on that yet. If we're still able to come back to school after April 30th, we'll have those. If we're not able to come back to school at all the rest of the year, we'll just try to figure something out. But just know that that's important to us, just like it is to you. We do know that the end of the school year is still going to be June 3rd for our kids. We know seniors get done a little bit earlier, but we're not going to commit to a date yet because we just don't know what this is all going to look like. But just know that the end of this year is still going to stay on June 3rd. We're not extending the calendar. We don't have to make up any days or anything like that. What is our learning going to look like now as we transition from the optional enrichment activities to required? Well, we are going to start taking attendance every Monday starting on April 20th, and we'll base that attendance on every Monday on how you interacted in the learning the week before. So this coming Tuesday, tomorrow, you'll be getting information from your teachers. You might be getting discussion threads via Google Classroom. You may have an assignment that you have to turn in. Anything that is assigned by your classroom teacher will be factored in. If you engage and interact in the learning, you'll be counted present. If you don't do anything for the whole week, you'll be counted absent. And so what we're asking is that you engage, you check your email, you find out what's due and what's expected, and then work with that teacher directly on getting as much done as you can. The reason we're going required is because we are working towards the graduation phase, whether you're seniors you're graduating this year or sophomores and juniors that are graduating in a few years. In our 4x4 block, we give credits each quarter, and so we're different than all the other buildings in our district, and we're different than a lot of the surrounding school districts where we do give credits each quarter. And so now that we've wrapped up term 3, now we have all new credits to give for term 4. And so that's why we are making our learning required and making sure that we're moving people along in the progression of classes, whether it's going from Spanish 3 to Spanish 4 or Intro to Woods to Advanced Woods, whatever it is on that progression. And we also want to keep working towards those 53 credits for graduation. We've asked the teachers to focus on the essentials, that they might be having to cut out some things that were not essential before, and to make sure that we are fine-tuning the things that are really needed for you in order to get a credit for that class and to be able to move on. We're asking teachers to show grace towards you as students. This is a new way for you to learn. We know people have various things going on in their lives that may take away from some of the learning, and so we've asked them to show grace with you. And what we're asking you is to show grace to the teachers. This is a new way for teachers to be delivering instruction. They are collaborating. They are doing the best that they can, and we ask that you work together with your teachers on making sure that you get what you need and that our teachers are getting from you what they need in order for this to work out for everyone. But again, I want to reinforce what we do during the school year as well. If you have specific questions, please start with the teacher. They're going to have the most information and the best ability to answer those questions, and then move on to your counselor. Your counselor will either be able to help with that interaction with the teacher, or they might be able to help with information regarding what next steps are for you. If I do this in this class, what does that mean for college? What does it mean for the next class? Your counselors are a great resource for that. And then use any of us administrators, Mrs. Rowland and myself, Mr. Ross, Mr. Justmann, we're able to help too. Sometimes when it's a classroom issue, we don't know as much as the teachers, so start with them, but feel free to bring us in whenever you can. We want to make sure that everyone's staying safe and doing the things that they can for us to get back on May 1st, but we don't know if the governor or other authorities are going to even allow that at this point. Once we learn more, we will share more information, but just know our focus right now is to get you as much learning as we can, either A, until we come back May 1st, or B, for the rest of this year. But just know that we're still keeping a focus on celebrating with you, and so you may have to continue to do some schoolwork knowing that at the end here we're going to either celebrate this senior class or celebrate with you sophomores and juniors as you get closer to commencement in your career. So again, take care, and can't wait to see everyone again. Thanks.